Hello?
Hey, cash is down.
Guns down.
Let's go.
Just got news. It's Friday night.
Welcome back. Welcome. We're back
To Friday Night Moms.
to Friday Night Moms. I'm Celia.
I'm Danielle.
And today,
We have a new setup.
yes, we have a look at our logo, guys. Is it Friday yet? It is Friday.
Look at us.
Is this the first time we've actually filmed on a Friday?
I think it's the first time we filmed on a Friday, and we're filming during the daytime, hence.
Hello? Yes. Hence,
She had
also, we
time.
were very late because...
Well, you know. It was
Into
daytime.
my-
I wanted to look right.
and into my story that I wanted to share about before we got here.
Here we go. Because I was going to talk about
You had a story?
me or my outfit.
Oh, okay. Well, you always look good.
It's fine.
Here's a plug.
Oh.
If you're listening to this podcast and you don't know, there's also a video component. You can see
Yes.
what we look like, and you can tell Danielle that she always,
Not true.
always
Not true.
looks fabulous. Check her Instagram.
Check her tights. They're Gucci.
Check her Instagram. We've talked about this before because she's a fashion maven.
No, but
She's a hair influencer.
you got the hairs.
no.
Please, if you're listening to us, just check this one episode. Well, check all of them. But check them out on the videos, on the YouTubes, and you will see what she's talking about. Hair, Celia. Check.
No.
Celia.
This is one of we're literally a meme right now.
Leopard print.
I'm trying to be like you.
No. Leopard print body con. Check.
You know what I'm saying? As I
Gucci tights.
tuck the tummy in. You know what I'm
Check.
saying?
Statement combat. White boots.
You know what I'm saying? I
Check.
have
Hoops. Check.
no,
Do
no,
hair. Do
no,
face.
no,
Check.
no. Check, you know what I'm saying? Slide through the Instagrams
Okay.
and they'll see what the L Files, Dale of the L Files is giving.
That's a throwback.
Giant hair, gray girls. She's leaning
Rest in
in
peace.
to her,
Into the gray.
and it's super
We'll do
cute.
a whole episode about
Yes.
hair
And
and
it's-
mommy, because that's actually a thing.
It is. Well, we're gonna
The
talk a little bit
choice
about
of hair, doing looking
Oh
right,
yeah.
or getting your child out the door. Okay, anyway,
But we're gonna talk a little bit about hair today
we always
because the
digress.
hair is important. But the point was,
Yes,
you look great, I look great, we look great.
boom,
We both look great.
Nailed it.
But Dale always looks great. Okay, my story. So we both use the same nanny.
yes,
And today is Danielle's day with the nanny. And like she said, it's the middle of the day. So, okay, I'm in the house.
Okay.
We have a car that we park on the street. And so when the alternate side parking days happen, I didn't know this. So when you guys get a car, here's the tip.
okay.
If you're not parking, because it's going to take you a minute to get the parking.
Okay,
and thing.
manifest.
Right.
Mhm.
So on alternate side days, the day that you're supposed to move, nobody actually moves their car. They all just go
double park.
sit in the car.
Girl, don't forget we used to have the truck.
Oh, right. So they
you
just
just
go
sit-
sit in the car
Yeah,
and wait
scoot
for
over
the,
a little bit, let that and slide right
I
back
had no
in.
idea that this is what was happening. So Sean has to go sit in the car.
You don't never move the car?
No, because when the baby was first born, after we got the car, the baby was little. So mom would stay in the side with the boobs and the baby. Now, and he would treat it as if it was a difficult thing, but now it's really just an escape. Yeah. So no, I've
One
never
less
done
cry, less everything. Yes,
But he's
I see
in the car
I see the technique.
and he's
peep it.
scrolling through Twitter or
Peep
whatever it
game.
is that he's doing.
A nap. It could be a nap too.
He's napping, whatever. I'm in the house with the baby.
Stress.
But also, we're coming to film Friday Night Moms.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? We like a natural beat, but it is a beat. It's not actually what we look like.
I have to hide. You gotta hide the dark circles.
There's a little something. There's enhancements. So I'm trying to enhance, right? And Cash is like, but I'm a baby and I want to touch everything.
Yeah.
Right? So we're in the bath. Oh, that's not where it starts.
Okay.
I'm trying to reply to an email. He's actually playing nicely by himself. Cool. I have to reply to an email and then I have to poop. And I'm like, oh man.
Because you can't wait till Sean comes back because you gotta go. Physically leave.
Like I have to both physically go and I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm like, all right. Well, we keep the bathroom door closed because the kid.
Yeah, they love the bathroom.
Oh, they love the bathroom.
I don't know why.
So I'm like, okay, we got to go in the bathroom. Great. You want to be in the bathroom anyway. So we go in the bathroom. I bring my computer. I bring the baby. And I'm sending my email. is playing. So in the
ass in the wind. I'm just trying to give a visual. Ass in the wind.
I'm like
fiercely typing like that.
Squatty potty engaged and like, okay, boom, boom, boom. You good? Okay, great.
Poop follicles in the air.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
I just feel like I'm the germaphobe and you're not.
I'm not a germaphobe.
I'm like,
no.
There are poop particles in the air.
No.
It's on the laptop.
I covered the seat. You know what I'm saying? I sat back because this is not the first time he's come in the bathroom with me. But he will like come over to the toilet and like try to reach. So like I cover the seat so that
I'm dying.
It's like get in the toilet. Okay. So I'm covering the seat. I'm sending my email. He's like messing with this. He's messing with that. So now everything, the garbage can is now on top of the sink. We have like a little canister that we keep like the medicines and medication and stuff in. That's on top of the sink. So now he's reached the place where he's like, I'm done playing by myself. I want you to pick me up.
So the laptop and the poop.
So I close the laptop, put the baby on my lap, and now it's like, okay, but I'm done and I need to stand up because I need to leave. So he starts pulling the toilet paper.
And wipe yourself.
So he starts pulling the toilet paper. He starts pulling the toilet paper. I'm like, okay, great. Well, take some of the toilet paper. And I'm using what you use the toilet paper for. And he still has a little bit in his hand. And he puts it in his mouth. This is clean toilet paper.
Because I'm struggling.
But I have one hand on the baby. And the other hand is doing what it has to do. And so then he's just like, mwah, 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 eating a piece of toilet paper.
He couldn't go on the ground while you finished doing what the
this is when he had come to me. This is when he had come over and was like, like pick me up. So now he's in my lap and we're wiping. Okay.
I can't even look at you in the eye.
So we finished.
Oh, it's still going, the story.
We finished wiping. And we get up, put the toilet seat down because we always have to put the toilet seat down to flush. People, put your toilet seat down.
Because the particles
fly into the air. Put your toilet seat down when you flush. Put the toilet seat down, flush. Yes. But then I have to like put my foot on top of the toilet because then he wants to,
see
lift
what's happening.
Yeah, lift the toilet. So I put my foot on top of the toilet. So now it's time to like, okay, now I got to wash my hands. Of course, I have to wash my hands. Wash my hands. And now I have to like put my makeup on. So now he's like, oh
my Lord.
Well, what am I gonna do? Now he wants to grab the plunger,
that is unsanitary.
Disgusting. But now I can't put the plunger on the sink. You know what I'm saying? Because I put everything else in the sink. So like I put the plunger outside, and I just end up turning on some water in the bathtub, and just like now he's just gonna like try to catch the water and play in the bathtub.
That's the picture you showed me.
That's the picture that I
thought
sent.
y'all were having a nice little.
No, I was stressed. I was very stressed. Sean happens to come in. He's like, "This what you resorted to?" I'm like,
"Ass out,
yes,
baby in the bathtub."
Baby in the bathtub. He's like, "Why is his shirt wet?" Like he's been trying to drink the water. I'm like, "Because he's been trying to drink the water." What do you mean? You know what he's doing. So that was what I was doing before I came. I have a picture. Also,
damn.
If you are listening to this podcast,
literally just threw up a little bit.
In the video version, we include photos.
Oh yeah.
So you guys should definitely check out.
Nice little.
You should check out the visual version of the podcast to see this photo because I took a photo of Cash.
He looks so happy.
They loved.
I thought it was me. I was like, girl, my call's running late.
No.
But then I still was later than you. I still don't know how.
I don't know. And I even lied to you a little bit. I was like, I'm about to leave in 2 minutes. I was not about to leave in 2 minutes.
I don't know what I was doing. And I was dressed. My face wasn't done.
It's okay. We made it. We're here. So that was my little story of,
lovely.
And that wasn't the first, pooping with Cash. And so when Sean came in, I was like, I'm never
doing this again.
No, because Sean will be like, I gotta poop. Can you watch the baby? No. Take him with you. I'm never watching the baby so you can poop again. Take him with you. He needs to watch.
He needs to watch the dad more than the mom.
Exactly. He needs
My other
to
friend
understand.
said that the other day about
take him with you.
Teaching kids, potty training kids. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we haven't
Haven't
reached
gotten
that,
there
but
yet, yeah.
the time will come. And my friend was talking about, and she was like, oh, well, you know, when it comes time, let him come in the bathroom. I said, no. with that face. No. That's why he has a dad.
Yeah.
And if it was a little girl,
But everybody poops.
Ganita.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops, yeah. But you just go do that with your dad.
I mean, I'm
You
here,
guys
like,
have a more...
you can be in
I'm
this
not
bathroom.
oh, girls don't poop.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, if I'm pooping, I don't want to talk to you or anybody else.
Right.
Like, I'm not the, like, let's just have a conversation.
Right. No.
Give me my time.
Yeah. Give me my time.
Let me, and you can have yours. And then when you're
think,
done.
though, that,
a lot of
like...
people do that. A lot of people have that conversation. To me, it's a personal boundary that I don't want
agree.
to explore.
I
Or
agree.
exploit.
I do think, though, that, like... And some moms might sound off on this, that, like, when the kids get to a certain age, they're just going to come in the bathroom.
I mean, listen, Gunner now, if I go in the bathroom, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I could just walk in the bathroom, close the door, and just stand there and stare at the door. He will bang on the door.
He's like, hello,
Yeah.
how dare you be in
How'd
this
you get
room
in
I
there?
want to be in,
Yeah.
and you not
So, yes,
letting
I'm
me in.
sure when he is of sound mind, when it comes to time, she in there too long, wash her face. Because the minute he hears the water...
On and popping.
Hey,
On and popping. Is that the bathroom? Let me get in there. Let me get in there. What you doing?
who all in the bathroom?
What y'all doing in there? I'm supposed to be in there.
Yes.
Yeah, they love the
So-
bathroom. That's so funny. And the kitchen. Whenever Sean, like, we'll be in the bedroom,
yeah.
like, whatever, and as soon as Sean bangs
A pot.
it's like...
But I don't know if it's, I mean, clearly these are two different children, two different homes, two different parents, two different everything, existences. It has to be something that they know is they're not supposed to be there. And it's like,
Yes.
and for that reason, sis,
Yes.
I'm going to be there.
Yes. Have you guys bought child locks for stuff yet?
So our cabinets are locked, magnetized.
Yes. Oh, I was going to ask which ones you got.
We got the
'Cause you got the
magnets.
magnets. That's what we're going to get.
We had a gate. He learned how to open the gate and then broke the hinge of the thing. So there's no more gate. So it's just the gate part, because it was a retractable gate that you hook. Like, as an adult,
Yeah.
I struggled trying to pull it, make sure it's taut, hook it on the two hooks. He figured out how to open it. We have it on
Okay.
video, so we're not delusional.
Okay. Well,
Figure-
then we must
All right, we'll share.
join.
He learned how to take it off.
Yeah.
And then one day he was, because it's two hooks, he took off one side of it off one hook and the other wasn't coming off as easily. He rocked it until the whole screw situation came out.
Dad.
So we have no gate. And I'm not investing in another gate.
No.
Just be free, son.
Yeah. I mean, you've locked the cabinet, so like.
Oh,
that's-
cabinets are locked, and he will sit there and be like,
Yeah.
No.
Did you screw the magnet thing in, or did you just
No,
use the
sticky.
The sticky.
'Cause
Okay,
I'm
great.
like, there's too much
That's
home
what
run
I
now.
said. That's what I said.
Now I got a hole in the wall.
That's what
Because you
I
took off the
said,
thing, off the
yeah.
gate, off the.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I'm squeaking.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that we'll include. We also, I should say, I'm making lots of announcements.
Okay.
We include links.
We include links.
So
Yeah.
whether you're listening, check the show summary notes.
Yes.
And if you're on YouTube, check the description box,
Yeah.
because we're putting links to things that we're using and liking. And I'm excited that you like the magnet things, because I'm like,
I like the magnet.
I want to
They're
try that.
good. They're good.
Sean was like, and I
They
was
get
like,
annoying because you forget,
Okay.
because it's not a visible.
Visible.
You
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to, and you're like, now I gotta reach for the magnet to find it strategically placed it so that you can hear the click. But it works. I like
I'm not
it.
going to tell them that you said that. I'm just
No.
going to get them.
Don't say we talked.
Okay.
I'll send you
I'm gonna say
my link.
Yeah, send me your link. I'm gonna say Danielle use these, and they say they love them. Yes, that's what I'm gonna say.
No, I do like it out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
And then sometimes Gunnar will play with the magnet
Yeah.
on his own, you know.
Oh,
and it
and
becomes
that's
like a
great.
whole nother,
Yeah,
you know, like
because
magnet on the refrigerator.
you never notice how many like things are in your cabinets that like babies shouldn't touch. Like pots and pans are
everything.
fine, but like
Everything.
everything else.
Everything else.
It's in a glass bottle. It's it just don't.
Its cleaning solution is just...
Also, I mean, at my house, the kitchen is really Sean's room, because I don't
It's my room.
do
in
any
my house.
cooking.
Yeah.
I've never noticed how not clean the kitchen is on the floor. because we have a rug, and so there's always like a little bit of garlic skin, a little bit of onion skin that like got
Cash is
missed.
eating it.
And now Cash has found it. It's stuck to his clothes. He's put it in his mouth. It's and there's always crumbs.
There are crumbs everywhere. There are crumbs, adult crumbs. There's a lot of crumbs.
So many crumbs.
We don't have a rug in the kitchen, but I've thought about it. But then now, again, it's one more thing. I am happy that there's no rug under our dining table because that's one less thing to clean or worry about stains. So, like, just keep it bare until you can figure out how your food can stay in your mouth.
Yeah. I think All right. Okay. So today we are actually talking about the fourth trimester.
I call it the
fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter prep.
And although it's only supposed to last 3 months, I feel like, well, I feel like because that's how long trimesters last.
Okay, that's smart.
Right? It's supposed to be like the first 3 months, but I feel like maybe it's like the fourth and fifth trimester because those first 3 months are an adjustment. But I feel like that entire first year.
So fourth quarter is 12 months.
Yeah. The fourth quarter is 12 months.
I co-sign that.
Because it's just like...
It's everything.
It's everything.
Everything. You knock it down, you hit it out the park, and then the next day it's a whole nother thing you got to deal with. So, yes.
Your baby changes.
Your fourth quarter.
Your fourth quarter is 12 months. Because literally your baby is a different baby each month of those 12 months.
Yes,
it's so, right? So, okay. You bring your baby home. We've kind of, no, you're good. No, you're fine. Okay. We've touched on, you bringing your baby home, breastfeeding. We've not talked about breastfeeding, but I feel like that's a whole episode.
We keep talking about every episode. We're like,
because it's such a thing.
We'll circle back.
But the thing we wanted to talk about was shedding vaginas.
Not shedding vaginas.
Well, not shedding vaginas. Shedding hair. And then your vaginas. But just like
your vagina shedding.
Don't shed. If your vagina is shedding, you should call someone. That didn't happen to me. Just you're shedding hair
from your head.
From your head, not even that from your vagina. You're shedding hair from your head, and just all the other like wonderful. The return of your period. I'm a child. That's shedding in the vagina.
It is.
It's
shedding
not shedding
of the
lining. But like the return of your period, like all of that fun stuff. You got your period back first.
I got my period back first because I stopped breastfeeding first. Celia's still breastfeeding.
I am.
As they make fun of me because I didn't know I get close to that when I want to make a point.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. No, but so I got my period first. Very sad about it, but it wasn't as like...
It wasn't as monumentous a moment?
No, like, damn, it's back.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So my period also, and it goes back to all these like sport analogies we were laughing about, is short because I've always been an athlete. And I think we talked about that previously. So my periods start to finish is 5 days, including the like trickle on and the trickle off. So when it came back, it kind of was like, damn, another thing I got to think about.
Right.
Bring in the app. Yeah. Because otherwise I'm going to forget.
Yes. It'll be a surprise each time.
And so it just came back regular. Like, I really have nothing really to report. I wish it was. Did I forget something?
I mean, I'm trying to remember. No, I don't.
No. It wasn't different. It was
Were the cramps the same? Did you ever have cramps?
Very light cramps. So I've never had debilitating cramps. I've never had I need a school note. I prayed that I needed a school note. Nope, never had any of that. So like the cramps are still light or I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. But nothing that like will send me into a spiral in a dark room. Yeah. So yeah, even so now
hormonally,
it's just,
do you feel...
I feel balanced.
You feel... I feel balanced.
Like
this sounds great.
I mean, great. Yeah. It came back. I'm not stressed out. I don't feel hormonally off tilt. let's see. It honestly just became just another thing I got to think about.
Yeah.
I didn't miss it just because it's another thing to think about, and I'm already thinking about everything else.
Yeah.
With Gunner and life.
Yeah.
And business and entrepreneurship. But yeah, I wish I had more like.
Well, no, you don't.
This crazy thing happened to me since,
No, you
and
don't
it was
wish that it
something.
was. No, you don't wish that. You just
tell me about you. I feel like you have a story.
I don't really have a story actually.
Did yours come back yet?
So mine came back. I think Cash was 7 or 8 months old when mine came back. 7 months maybe. Does that sound right?
No,
he was
because mine. I feel like mine came after I stopped breastfeeding, and I stopped breastfeeding at 7.5 months.
Okay, then maybe he was 8 months.
Maybe
I haven't stopped breastfeeding. My period was just like.
It's time, sis.
Girl.
We've been holding out.
Yeah. But I do think that I had like been away, like I had gone to Cleveland maybe.
Oh yes.
And whenever I'm in Cleveland, I get a little crazy with breastfeeding. Like it's not as scheduled. Yeah. And then my period was like, oh, well I guess.
A window of opportunity.
Yeah. We back. Back in there. I did as a teenager have the doctor like debilitating.
Real ones are like you just wanted the doctors
like
know.
Vomiting on the floor, which is why going back to my birth story, I think I just have a really strong uterus.
Is that why does it sound like it would be on Clueless? Girl,
because
so
I say
strong.
that because my uterus was like trying to get Cash out, and he was like, "Whoa!" And he still had the cone head,
which is so that the minute you told me he had the cone, and then listening to your story again, he didn't come out your vagina.
He did not come out of my vagina, but he still had the cone head,
which is a symptom of coming out of the vagina.
I know. So my uterus was like, "You gonna get out of here."
So it gave him a little bit of
it was giving him the push. But he couldn't take it. He was like, oh, no, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I just have a strong uterus.
Okay. Well,
not strong abs, but a strong uterus.
Kudos to your uterus.
Thanks. And so because I always used to say when I would get my period, my cramps were always so ridiculous that I would always be like, when I have a baby, it better come out in it better come flying out. Yeah. And Cash just went, maybe the next one will be a tougher cookie.
There's gonna be a next one.
I mean, I'd like to think so, but maybe that one will be a tougher cookie and it'll be like pew. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So mine came back and I had some cramps. But like you said, nothing. It actually feels not as bad
as
before. Like I definitely used to get like bloating.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I get any bloating. Yeah, no. I would get mostly just bloating. I never felt off.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like now it's just like.
Can you sense that it's coming?
Yeah, you get those little twinges. Men will never know. Ugh. But you get the little
to be a man.
And you're like, oh, okay.
It's coming.
Something's coming. Yeah. I use a Diva cup. What are you using? Wow. What do you use?
It's so new.
I love it.
I'm old school. Pads.
Really? Wow.
Like a tampon is like, oh, she's going out.
Really?
She old. I'm old.
What? I would not have guessed that. Have you tried any of the underwear?
Panties?
Yeah, the panties.
Panties? No.
You ever tried it in panties?
The wash panties?
Yeah. I feel like you would love it as a pad user. So I did the one.
I don't know. This is like, I told you, I'm the skeevy. I'm like,
Well, you just wash them. You just wash them.
But
I washed one by
alone?
hand.
Like, when I say alone, not like physically alone, but like you just throw it in.
I have to be alone while I wash my panties. I can't have any company. No, you can have company.
I'll call you over. Celia,
I don't want to be alone. I gotta wash my panties. We're finding that way too funny.
Wow. No, but
you mean like with other things?
Yes.
So I actually washed. I actually washed a pair by hand, and
that seems like a massacre.
And I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it.
I don't want it. That's why I said alone. I feel like it belongs in its own space, by itself, own machine. You might have to run the machine more than once. Like, no, I don't. See, and I'm
having flashbacks to watch. I was like, this is terrible. This is
and you
awful.
want me to try it?
I'm not making a good case.
Setup.
I'm not making a good case. I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Sorry.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
friends and family who are probably watching this.
I'm sorry.
We don't have no fans.
I'm not making a good case for the underwear, and I apologize.
Let us know if you have used the underwears that you wash, not by hand.
Not by hand.
Because it's like a massacre, as I said.
And you never notice how far water splashes. It's like, it's everywhere.
Oh my god!
It's everywhere. It's little pink.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, but I'm just saying.
No, I will not be using the panties.
Okay, I meant it to.
No,
I brought it up because
for me.
You would save a couple dollars.
It's okay. I'll splurge.
Okay.
I'm good.
You'll splurge.
I'll splurge on the couple dollars and like let them go. Maybe I'll go the extra mile and get the like more earth conscious
the organic ones. Yeah. You should do that.
But you know what?
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You're wild.
I'm so sorry.
But you know what I have been using? Yeah. Just not. I don't know. I think they are eco-friendly. The honey pot.
Yes.
Now, not a plug, but you know,
black owned,
homegirl owned. Not my homegirl.
They are spicy.
I love it. It is refreshing. It is refreshing.
So
I gave it to one of our mutual homegirls. I love it. I gave it to one of our mutual homegirls who will be not named.
Okay.
However, she will obviously know who I'm talking about when she listens, if she listens. But she was without, and I was like, "Oh, I have one. Be prepared.
It's spicy.
It's about to get real." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's a refreshing air.
Yeah.
That touches your vagina as soon as you put them on."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Okay, girl." She came out that bathroom like eyes big.
So spicy.
So for those of you who would be interested, it's not necessarily spice like hot.
It's not spice.
It's a refreshing air of mint.
It's a tingle.
Think of like eucalyptus on your vag.
Yeah. It's a tingle.
But it's fun.
But it is.
I love it. I feel
agree.
clean.
I do feel clean.
So Honey Pot is owned by a black woman.
Yeah.
Not sure what stage her company's in, but originally it was owned by a black woman.
I think
and
she's
it's
still
in Target.
At least probably majority. I don't know.
I hope so. I pray she's majority owner.
Yeah.
She's in Target, whatever. Love her stuff.
Yeah.
This is not sponsored. This is just like a PSA or something. Anyway, it's a refreshing breeze on the vag.
Yes.
And thus, I like the honey pot pads.
Yes.
I will not be using the underwear.
I will say as a continuation, right, of like my 4th trimester vaginal experience is that I find that it's especially hot.
Like weather. Like temperature.
Down there, it's always just like, woo, it's warm. It's
what
just
you gonna
like,
do in the summertime?
Don't know. I'm so concerned.
I'm concerned for you, girl.
And so,
but that's so weird because your vagina, was not altered.
No,
in the making of this child.
Exactly, the baby did not come out of my vagina.
The birthing of this child.
And so, like, why are you going through so many things? And I'm like, well, is it breastfeeding? You know, like, is it hormonal? You know, and I'm so each time where I'm like, man, it's hot in here.
Really? Down there?
Yes. I hope that this goes away when I finally stop breastfeeding.
Maybe it is that.
Because it's a thing.
Because I don't. Mine is just.
It's just normal. No, it's.
I didn't experience any of the things that they say you might experience, other than having to be sutured a little bit. I had a 2nd-degree tear.
Why am I over here?
I don't know. And you're
with the hot box. I'm over here, and like.
You got the hot box. Any other box ailments you would like to share with our audience?
Actually. I have things. This is why when you said like, what are we gonna talk about? I was like, I want to talk about vaginas because
your hot box
I have questions and I need to know, am I the only one?
No, you can't be.
I can't be alone in this.
No, you're not.
The box is
you
hot.
And your box are not alone.
The
box is hot. We need to play that.
Play it.
Run it.
Show a box with like some steam coming off of it.
And throw on what was that? Yeah. That group.
Was that the Cash Money?
Cash Money.
The Hot Boys. The Hot Boys.
Thank you for behind the scenes. It's the
Celia's
Hot
Box. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Ooh. To your point, the spicy pads are helpful. Like every now and then.
They're not spicy. They have a coolant feel.
Because it helps.
So you just throw on the spicy panties with the hot box, and you're just like,
because I'm just like, I just need a minute of like,
with no period,
just like
on a Tuesday,
on a soft Tuesday.
See, talk about she is not saving the coin she wanted to save.
I know, but when my period comes,
now you ain't got no spicy panties.
No, I only use the I only use the Diva cup. That's it.
So this Diva cup.
It's
again
fantastic.
Not sponsored. You just take it out and pour it in the sink.
Yes,
or
in the toilet. Yeah. I could get a little graphic, but I don't, because y'all know I'm the graphic one. But yeah, you just pinch it to release the suction. Pull it on.
It's
out.
not the one with the like.
It has a little
like a tag
nubbin
at the bottom.
It doesn't have a tag. That's a different one. It has like a little nubbin.
Nubbin.
Yeah, which apparently you're not supposed to pull. I just had this conversation with someone else, and they were like, "You're not supposed to pull that," and I was like, "Well, how am I supposed to get it out?" Because it's in there. You know what I'm saying? But you just pinch it to release the suction, pull that joint on out, tip her over,
and pour it back and put it back.
You rinse it in the sink.
Rinse around and
rinse it in the sink, and then pinch, and whoop.
This sounds like a long bathroom moment. This can't be like out and about.
No, well, out and about. You should change it before you go out. But it holds a lot.
How long do you keep it in there?
So, I was just having this conversation with a friend.
Unsanitary.
There have been times where it was like,
okay, what does the box say before you go into your hot box?
So I did not read the instructions.
But
I don't know. I don't know what the manufacturer recommends.
Still on now?
Yeah, I have no idea. The box and the papers are in the trash.
I'm Googling the hot box.
The papers are in the trash.
Google hot box?
Maybe this is what's causing my
Remind me the name of it?
Diva cup.
You might have TSS.
No, you can't get that from plastic. No, I don't know how long the manufacturer recommends.
It says
there have been times where I'll lay my head down at night and I'll be like, you didn't empty your cup, girl.
I can't trust
And then I'll wake up the next morning and I'm like, it'll be afternoon and I'm like,
what?
That cup is still going strong.
I can't trust you.
Did a Danielle moment there.
Oh my God.
She's actually Googling.
Well,
I think it's fine. It doesn't overflow, at least for me. I've also never really had a heavy flow. So
okay.
What does it say?
The internet say the Diva Cup offers up to 12 hours of leak-free protection.
It's been
comfort and convenience.
Yes.
12 hours. If you sleep it through the night, that's way more than 12 hours, unless you put it in before you went to sleep.
That's just like the MSRP. That's just the suggestion. You know what I'm saying?
It says up to, not starting at
suggested.
12 hours.
It's suggested.
Oh,
it doesn't overflow, so I just feel like it's fine.
Goodness.
Anywho, Diva Cup users out there,
sound off, because
let me know. Am I the only one?
And I'm concerned for the girl, because
she said I might have a TR. What is that called?
Toxic shock syndrome. TSS.
No, not from the Diva Cup.
It's not from the plastic. It's from what has left your body.
No, but toxic shock was because you were leaving the cotton had like material, chemicals.
I thought it was because you left it in too long. Sis.
No,
and you leaving the cup in too long.
It was the chemicals.
No.
The chemicals.
I'm gonna get to the end.
Anywho, so my next ailment
It's okay. Again, another Google.
Okay.
Toxic shocks. This is like going back to like high school,
I
whenever
know.
you have your health.
Which nobody
class.
even gets this anymore, by the way, because they've changed what's in tampons.
Whatever it says, rare, but fewer than 20,000 people is a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. They have to be young girls, and not in America. Because that feels like
It's a
I don't really
bacteria.
have enough supplies, and so I'm stretching the use of. You know what I'm saying? That's what that feels like.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. We
Anywho,
digress.
hot box.
Celia's got a hot box.
So she's got a hot box. To reiterate,
Celia's got a hot box.
yes,
She splurges money on spicy pads
to alleviate the hot box.
to alleviate
every
the
now
hot
and
box
again.
when she doesn't have a period and
Yeah.
she leaves in her diva cup too long.
Well, now hold on.
Let me know if that
Too long is suggestive.
Okay, well, the suggested amount of time max is 12 hours, and she feels like you can peter with it a little bit and move to 16 to
Suggested.
18 hours.
I've never gone a
Of
full
just
24.
a di-
So there you go.
Oh, aren't we proud?
I'm always like, okay.
you
should
just
at
got your period
least-
just sloshing around.
Don't say sloshing around.
I mean, it's in a cup. And when liquid moves in a cup, it's sloshing.
It is slosh. I mean,
Can you feel it
no,
slosh?
you can't feel it slosh. No.
If you said you could feel it slosh, you definitely
No, you
lost
can't.
me.
You can't feel it slosh. But I think that what you should take away
Oh, sorry.
is that it is comfortable enough to wear for this long that you should give it a try.
Nah. You did not sell it.
I'm just
Between
saying.
it and the panties.
I'm just saying.
Maybe you did a better job with the cup selling
Yes.
than the panty selling.
Okay.
Because the pink dots.
I feel
really took me
passionately
out
about
there.
I am ambiguous. Thank you. Words are hard. I'm ambiguous on the underwear, but
Is ambiguous the word?
I think so.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm
told
iffy on the underwear, but I am.
Oh, you're not iffy on the underwear.
Well,
I'm clear. Just,
okay.
Those panties could
I'm
stay
like-
at your house.
Yeah, I actually don't even know where the pair that I have
And you
are.
Okay, I can't.
I watched them, but I don't know where they are.
I would like everyone to sound off at the fact she tried to sell me some panties that are disgusting to hand wash.
No,
and
but
she don't
I'm
even know what the
saying,
panties are.
Like, because you were a pad user. This is what I'm saying. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save you the pink tax. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put a couple more dollars back in your pocket.
Just give me stop using the spicy panties when you spicy pads
I'll
when you
give
don't
you-
need them.
I'll give you the
and then just give
spicy-
them to me.
I'll give them
That's
to you.
the pink tax.
That's true. I can give you it's panty liners because I started using them when I was
yeah.
pregnant because that's when my box started really getting hot when I was pregnant. And it was, it was
just
always a
put your-
little.
Yeah.
When you're pregnant, it's
little
always just a
extra,
little
little
like, what
juicy.
is this? So I started wearing them then, and I just have them.
Extra just
Yeah.
hot box coolers.
Yes. And then I had bought
should
like
call them
extras for like right after,
Did
okay,
you get
like
crazy and use the ice pack for when because you had those,
I did have them, but nothing happened to my vagina.
but it got hot, so you could have put the ice pack on your vagina.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Do you still have it?
I put them in storage.
Give it a whirl.
I might have to pull them out.
Pull
That's a
them
good
out.
idea.
Pop them up. Shake them down.
But I would pull out the panty liner after, the thing we never talked about in our birth stories.
What?
The diapers.
Oh.
Because we really were. I was like,
I
because
was
I
using
had
those diapers.
I had cash first, and I was like, I know they trying to give you these mesh
Yeah,
underwear, but
yeah.
like get into these diapers.
The mesh underwear were amazing.
Really,
Like if I could wear them today, I could.
really, I was only interested in the diapers.
No. The
I
mesh
was
underwear were like
Huh.
a gift from.
With the pad on it.
No. So the ones that I got were sans pad. So you get the mesh underwear, then you add the like medical grade pad.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. The nurses were like, "Girl, get into this." Like Victoria's Secret ain't got shit on this. And I'm looking at her like, "Yeah, girl, whatever." And I put them on. I said, "This is the best
was
boy cut underwear."
Only interested
I've
in
ever-
the diaper.
No.
Like I wore the
Like held you
diapers.
in, but like gave you air.
Yeah.
/ you didn't feel it. Now panty lines. I mean, you really
Yeah.
couldn't wear them day in and day out.
Right.
But
well, who was
they-
checking for panty lines?
No, but I'm saying if you were
I get
wearing
what you're
them
saying.
just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Joe Schmo,
Right. Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo.
And your mesh panties.
Well,
yeah. Well,
anyway.
then you get those for free then. Yeah. I was really loving the diapers. I probably wore them, like the bleeding had probably slowed down enough where I could have put on
regular drawers.
Like a regular pad.
It took me a while to feel okay with it. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay. I still have another ailment, which takes me back because I didn't realize that this was a thing.
All these ailments give me joy. I don't know.
Because I'm suffering in silence, and I'm
not laughing at you. I'm laughing.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm laughing too. It's funny because we all have vaginas, and we know that they're tricky little monsters. The dryness.
Again, not an ailment I have experienced. Tell me about your.
So we were
dry hot box. It's like a desert. It's a desert in there.
Not a steam room, but a sauna.
Sheesh. Dry and hot. Not burning calories.
So we were talking about breastfeeding.
Yes.
And then you went to your 6-month appointment.
Yes.
I did not like the lady that I went to for my 6-month appointment. Okay. I found her awful, so I didn't really ask her any questions. Okay. But you came back and you were like that your doctor said at your 6-month appointment.
You remember these things.
Well, because I experienced it.
Okay.
And you were
because
like,
I didn't, I kind of was like,
She was like, yes.
While
breastfeeding,
you may experience these things, including a dry box.
And the box is hot and dry.
Maybe because you just has it always been dry and hot?
No.
It just got hot. It just got dry.
She used to be a normal. I was always very happy with my situation because other girls would be like, I got to wear panty liners. I feel like something's always going on. Like me and my girl was cool. Our temperature regulation was fine. We didn't have any unnecessary leakage. You know what I'm saying? Like there was nothing. She and I were like, we're two people. As long as everything was good.
Yeah, we're good.
Everything was good. And now it's so
she's like,
much.
Parched.
She is hot.
I'm parched.
And she is
parched. Nourish her. Are you getting enough water?
I'm drinking. I'm still breastfeeding. I'm drinking so many fluids.
All the fluids from your box, rooted to the tutor. He's taking all your fluids.
That's what I'm saying. The fourth, and maybe the fourth trimester, quarter, lasts as long as your breastfeeding lasts.
From like a body change situation?
Yeah, from a body change. Because also my nails are also
falling off.
Dead.
Are you still taking your
I'm not taking my prenatal vitamin anymore.
I started taking them again. I don't know.
Really?
Because I just felt like they gave me a little added.
Well, I should be taking mine.
You definitely should be taking.
I should be taking.
And drinking,
I'm giving myself
osteoporosis
like as we speak. Oh, like with
the brittle bones.
Sure, with the brittle bones.
I got extra bone stuff at home. You want some?
I might need some. I'll give you panty liners and you give me bone stuff because
this is such an adult conversation.
It really is, and I know that there are other women out here who can relate. My nails are like brittle little. Crumbles of their former self, and it took a while.
We've switched because now
you're flourishing. Hello, nails. And my nails is like and they breaking down to the quick.
And yours, so my nails never like grew. Granted, this is gel, so gel is
gel helps. Yes.
Yeah, my nails have never grown. Yours are like.
My nails would grow. Well, so now you said you started taking your prenatal again.
Yes.
So now you're basically taking them
for the no baby that I have in my.
Come on now.
Get with the bone.
Get on the program.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the bone drugs.
I'm over here struggling. Okay. I'm not making a good case for mothers who want to do extended breastfeeding.
No, well, she's connected to her baby.
I mean, sure.
And it's great.
Girl.
No,
it's not great, but like
no, I only said that because I'm teasing her, but because I wish my journey was longer. But when it ended for us. But at the end of the day, no, I do think that there's like a strong connection that continues between you and Cassius.
Yes, I mean,
and I think I think that maybe you'll find a different rhythm and it's only at bedtime or something like that because you continue to breastfeed throughout the day.
I do.
I think that's the big difference with mothers who have a longer journey, they tend to like peter out, and it's like once a day in the morning or at night or both. But you still do meanwhile, Cash is putting down the pancakes, honey. Yeah. So he's getting the pancakes with a side of breast milk.
Yeah, he is. Because I still do breastfeed most of the time for naps.
But there are no negative effects to
long
breastfeeding for longer periods of time.
Not for him, but
I don't think for you
I've just
either.
listed some of my negative effects. The dry hot box, the non-existent nails.
So what Celia is saying,
osteoporosis I'm actively giving myself.
I just want to say, moms who want to breastfeed for a longer period of time,
take your prenatal.
Drink some water. Mm-hmm. Take your prenatals, and everything Celia just listed is like anytime you see those medical commercials and they're like chance of death. That's what Celia is giving you, that like super fine.
We ain't even got to the shedding of your edges now. Your edges. Join me now.
Okay.
Join me now.
Here.
She's back.
She's back. My edges left.
The building.
Did mine leave first?
I think so.
Mine, yes.
That video.
Oh my God.
It was
I could have cried.
Massacre of hair.
So I have been blessed with plentiful hairs.
The girl has locks.
All the hairs. There's many follicles, and it's a lot. It's a lot of hair. So, boom. Yes. So I've never had like people be like, no. Like I wish I could have that super sleek pony that like barely there hair, and the like.
Don't nobody
at the
wish
nape of
for
the
barely there hair?
No, but for the style, for the barely there nape of the neck,
every
sleek
barely
pony.
I mean, sure, all of those girls want your hair, but
whatever. Yeah. So we all want what we cannot have.
Yes.
Okay. So anywho, so this is my story.
Yes.
So I go into the shower. It's one of those like my mom's there, Antoine's there, and it's like boom, 2 people. Y'all can watch this child while I wash my hair because it's an experience.
Yes.
No matter if the hair was there or not. So it's at least 30 minutes. 20, 30 minutes. I'm in the shower. So I go into the shower, washing my hair, and when I tell you, girl, she started combing, just hair. Like I physically felt it leaving
your scalp,
the perimeter only of my scalp.
Yeah.
I'm in there like,
you felt it leaving.
What? As you know, when you shave,
you felt it leaving.
It just, I mean, it's still missing.
I mean,
it's now it's like
back.
Weird fuzz.
Yeah, the halo.
It looks even weirder. But anyway, so I felt it leaving. I was in there so long because then I started slowing down because I was like, I'm gonna be bald.
Yeah.
When I leave here, I'm gonna be bald. Because also going back to all the hair that I have, hair loss in combing and detangling is normal for me. Like my mom has always been like, that is so much hair.
Yeah,
it's just I shed a lot.
Yes,
right. I came out the shower and they were like, "Are you okay?" Because you've been gone
for a long time.
Antoine said, "I was literally about to knock on the door to see if you were okay, like if you had passed out or like something was wrong."
Yeah.
And I was like, "My hair is gone," and he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I literally like pulled back the shower swaddle thing. And he just said.
It's gone. We're going to insert the video because you sent me the video and I watched it.
Yeah, and I sent it to you and I was like, it's gone. Because I think what I first showed you was like the clump on the bathtub. And you were like, oh, girl, that's not crazy.
And then it was on the wall.
Okay, Celia. So I was in the shower for over an hour, taking my hair out. Postpartum hair loss. Look at my edges. They're gone. RIP to my edges. Yep, all my edges are gone. And it was everywhere. It was on the walls. It was in my hand, the comb. And then there were like big craters of hair. And what's interesting is that day it left.
Yeah.
The hair said bye.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Really?
It didn't continue. And I know that women have a lot of issues with it, like continuing to shed, and they're using like biotin shampoo and etc. It was just like, all right, we're out.
We're gone.
See you never.
We were here.
And now we're gone. And so it left. It went down the drain, and you know, I showed you went in the trash, and that's it. So now we on a struggle boat to like come back, and with that, also as I go into this like accepting my gray hairs, because I have a lot of them.
Yeah,
it's weird Because gray can age you, but I don't look at it as it aging.
No.
I think fuzzy gray, to me, looks a little unkept. And so my edges, although because they're like making their way back, I don't want to do too much like edge control and gel and this, that, and the other. So I struggle with the like, just let them be and they will come to you.
Yeah.
But the fuzzy halo is not cute.
That fuzzy halo is the worst.
It's not cute. And really, I would say, I thought I was in the clear.
Yeah.
I thought we were both in the clear. Like, because everyone talks about the edge losing hair.
And we were like, no, our edges are in.
We were 4 months in.
Yeah.
I was four months and change in. So you were somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And it literally, I think 2 weeks later or the next time you washed your hair, yours was like, well, I'm out too.
Yeah. My edges was like, bye. I do think that mine was a bit more gradual. It wasn't like a one shock and done.
Shit. Mine was gone. Gone, baby. Gone.
It was yours. I mean, that video was like, because because it hadn't happened to me yet. So watching that video was like, if I lost that much hair, I would
low
be
key
bald.
was like, glad it ain't me.
I was like, I would be bald headed if I lost this much. And I remember you were like, it's gotta be related to how much hair is on your head. And because I was like, dang, yeah.
But you didn't say none of that. It's like the person wiping your tears, but like, this is terrible.
Like, I'm like, oh no, but also thinking like, holy shit,
she bald. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see her the same way.
Where's her hair? Oh, this is all the hair on her head.
All of it. It felt like all of it because that ponytail felt real slight after that.
But it wasn't. It might have felt that way.
It felt it.
Yeah, but like on the outside looking in, because I sent a picture to non-moms, friends, being like, look at my edges. And they were like,
but your hair is still.
But your hair look, what you talking about? It looked fine. One of them did recently say like, oh, okay, now that they're kind of back, I can kind of see what you were talking about.
Right. It was like,
girl, these edges was gone.
It's like tension alopecia.
Yes,
that's
what my mother kept saying.
What it is.
She was like, no, maybe it's from the braids. I was like, I haven't had braids in months. The braids been gone,
that's
sis.
Literally what it looks like. Tension alopecia.
Yes.
When you lose the hairs.
Yes.
It's gone. It's gone. Definitely at the temples.
Yes.
And then
definitely at the temple. So
that's
I feel
the strongest departure is at your temples.
Strongest departure. Yes. That's where, and I could see it more when my hair was straight. When I had straight my hair.
Straight hair, bald. You don't got no hairline.
See-through.
Transparent. And that's why my hair still hasn't been
gotta wear curly. No. Gotta wear curly.
Because it's gotta give you the
texture.
Shading.
The texture has to camouflage the scalp. Yeah, the shedding. It's real.
The shedding is real. But they do say, if it continues, use biotin shampoo, keep up. Also, the biggest part is your vitamin, what am I saying? There's a depletion of vitamins as you hit this, right? Because typically it hits you just as your body hormonally starts shifting again.
Yeah.
So I think mine just was like, the hormones are gone and we're out.
Well, I hope that I don't have like a second wave of shed when I actually finally finish breastfeeding. Lord.
Oh, we'll be back in a couple months.
I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, that would be
the
wild.
Sacrifices you make for the baby. And just to put a cherry on top of this conversation, a tooth fell out of my mouth.
We didn't have to tell.
Well, I want to be.
You're an open book.
I want to be as honest and truthful with the people as I can.
So, what is left?
Did
they take the rest of the tooth?
I haven't been to the dentist.
Wait, you got half a tooth in your mouth?
It's mostly good. It's up to the gums. No, it's like up to the gums. I need to go. I haven't been.
You neglected to tell me that.
It's
mind you, y'all. So every time we come in to record / film said podcast, we always end up just talking because this is our catch up time.
Yes.
And so she just told me about said tooth
I was like
But
breastfeeding.
she didn't tell me it's still hanging in there.
I might have like ate a snack. I don't even remember what was happening.
It doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Not sensitive. I feel like a dentist. Not sensitive to heat or cold.
And it wasn't a tooth that had like any previous dental work on it. It was just like
a healthy tooth.
Healthy
Oh, I'd be stressed.
tooth was just
Not
like
a tooth that's like been struggling.
Yeah.
It was like I'm out, like with your edges.
it left long before my edges. Cash was still
It
like
left before the edges.
Cash was like
Little.
tiny, like little baby, and I remember being like, oh my God,
You caught it and you saw it.
yeah.
And you still haven't had the tooth
And I
removed.
tucked it in a drawer. I think I still have it.
Okay, first of all, that's scary.
I tucked it in a
This
drawer.
is not like Cash's first tooth.
I think my mom was visiting, so he would have been like 11
Young.
weeks
Yeah.
old.
I remember when your when your mom visited.
He was young. Yeah. So yeah, I need to go to the dentist. But yeah, just to say,
Yikes.
all of those. Luckily, it was only one tooth.
But I
so
hear it
far.
happens.
But yes, I've heard that it
That's a thing.
happened.
You really got hit with the
What?
hot box, tooth loss, edge control,
Come on, dog. What?
edge not in control. Damn. Well, the fourth quarter
The fourth quarter, man.
has been a wild ride for you.
It really has, and it's coming to a close. This first year, the
my hormones
boys
settled into their old ways, but it is.
I
coming
wonder if
to a
it was
year.
because you were an athlete.
Maybe I
Like,
do
did
think
you
a
have,
lot of
like,
things.
a surplus of positive hormones or something. I don't know.
I'll take it
You know what I'm saying?
because it can't be bad to have positive hormones.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, no. I wonder.
I wonder.
Or if it's just like, I mean, I've always had.
Positive hormones.
No, my teeth have always been, no matter what I do,
Some of it's genetic.
it's a problem mouth.
So,
It's a problem.
all right, let the people go.
But yeah. So that was our fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think it will continue. As Celia
Yeah.
said, the boys are
Nearing a year.
past Gunner's 11 months today.
Happy birthday, Gus. Oh my goodness. Wow. How did we get here so fast?
I don't know, but in 1 month, 1 month-ish,
Yeah.
both of our boys will be
15 days. 15 days.
stressed.
Cash will be a year
One
old.
whole year old.
1 whole year old.
I remember when you text me and say, Cash is 11 months today. And
Yeah.
that felt wild.
Yeah.
But to hear you say in 15 days,
15
he will
days.
be 1 whole year.
1 whole year.
Bless their hearts.
Instagram it started giving me the a year ago you posted this.
Oh,
and it's the
it does that.
pregnant. Yeah, like if you open
Oh,
your
stories? Okay.
Wow. Like I was like, and here I am. There's a pregnancy update.
Yikes.
It flies by so fast. And that was just the 4th trimester of like mom ravaging. That's
Yeah,
like not
no,
even
no,
like
that's not like just
mothering or any of the
that's not motherhood.
No, not motherhood.
Where
Just
you're
like
still sort of not sleeping sometimes.
the not sleeping.
We'll
Continues.
get into it. It continues.
Really,
It's an ebb and flow. The
it
boys
really
learn how to
is.
sleep, then they unlearn how to sleep, then some things bother them,
Yeah.
then they're growing, then they're teething, then what I did learn is that sometimes when they're struggling to sleep at night, or it's like a tossy turny night, it's because of the brain firing all these neurons from what they are learning.
Yeah.
Or what they have learned during the day. So the body's like, shoom, shoom, shoom.
Yeah.
Like, this is wild. You had a great day. You learned so much.
Yeah.
But my brain is still going like it's not on rest.
Yeah.
So a lot to unpack for this 4th quarter.
Yeah. More to come.
More to come.
For
fourth
sure.
Fourth trimester quarter. More to come. But if you have any questions about Celia, Celia's
Syria probably
Diva
still has her teeth.
cup, Celia's Diva cup, her pads, her hot box, her teeth.
I know I'm not alone out here.
She's not alone.
I know I'm not alone.
No, that was a lot.
So I need you guys to make me feel good.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm not alone.
If you have a hot box too,
Dry.
please reach out and touch someone.
Yeah. Let us know.
Namely, Celia. She needs help. She needs to know she's not alone. Anyway.
do actually.
Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Moms. And
Yes.
it's actually a Friday.
And it's actually a Friday.
And we'll see you soon. Subscribe, tag,
Share. All the things.
follow.
If you're enjoying it, tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
With a hot box. Bye.
Bye.
Just got loose. It's Friday.